Hi, I'm Victoria Gallagher from HipTalk.com, and today I want to answer one of the most frequently asked questions that we get here. And sometimes it doesn't seem like it's a frequently asked question when you're the person that's experiencing this issue, but it's actually a very common issue. And the issue has to do with the inability to focus on your hypnosis session. The question came in, "Hi Victoria, your hypnosis session started to change my life, but now when I listen to your hypnosis session, I always think about something else. Unable to focus on your words, my mind is always drifting, so please help." And boy, everyone, I'm sure you can relate to what that is like and what that's all about. And the thing is, I just want to reassure you and anybody out there who's watching that you're going to get distracted. You're going to think. It's almost impossible. Your mind is just such a thinking machine. That's what it does. It just thinks. And it's not even something that you have. It's an involuntary thing. Can you control your breathing? Yes, but if you don't breathe automatically, you're going to, if you don't breathe consciously, you're automatically going to start breathing. It's kind of the same thing with thinking. If you're not deliberately focused on a particular set of thoughts, then controlling the thoughts that you think about, then your mind is just automatically just going to be thinking a stream of thoughts. And it's kind of like a traffic, if you will. There's always like this stream of traffic. Sometimes it's heavier, sometimes it's really congested, sometimes it's pretty clear and you might see just one little car go by. Or you can also equate it like to a cloudy sky. Sometimes you're going to have a bunch of clouds in the sky, it's going to be pouring down rain, and sometimes it's going to be crystal clear and you might just have that one little cloud going by. It's the same thing with your thoughts. Your mind is always producing thoughts, whether you're aware consciously of them or not. And so the key is during hypnosis is just to know that, and this can apply whether it's hypnosis or meditation or whatever it is, but just to know that going into it, that you might start to think about something else. After listening to the same hypnosis session over and over again, it sort of like knows what's going to come, so it's almost like on automatic pilot. It's like, okay, I've already heard this information before, so now, I might be a little bored with that information, and so I'm going to start thinking about something else. And that's one of the reasons why a lot of my hypnosis programs have multiple sessions, because the sessions are great, but you might have a tendency to get bored listening to the same session over and over. So that is another thing that's happening. If you watch the same movie over and over again, even though to watch that movie over and over again, you're going to finally get that message into your subconscious mind, but eventually, you might lose focus, you might get distracted because you've seen it so many times, and so you might start thinking about what you did earlier in the day or what you have going on later in the evening. So a couple of key things here are just to notice when you are thinking about something else and just gently bring your mind back to what it is that the session is talking about, whether it be visualizing, whether it be something that I'm saying, or whether it might be something that I'm asking you to feel or get a sense of. Just really bring your mind back to doing that and participating actively with that. And the more you can actively participate with bringing your mind back to the session, the more you're strengthening that connection that you have with your ability to control and dictate the thoughts that you think. And the more you're able to control and dictate the thoughts that you think, the more control you have over your life, because everything begins in your mind. Everything begins with a thought. So if you're just kind of allowing yourself to say, "Oh, I can't stay awake during hypnosis," or "I can't think the thoughts that I want," then you're certainly not going to be able to live the life that you want. And that's just the way it works, because everything starts with your mind, with your thoughts, and your thoughts dictate what you ultimately end up doing. So it goes the other way too, that if you are able to control and dictate the thoughts that you're thinking, you're going to have much greater control over your life. And that's what we want to have. That's what we're doing in hypnosis, is we're strengthening, we're rehearsing for the life that we really want to have. And so I encourage you to take advantage of that time as much as you can. It's an exercise in having the freedom to think the thoughts that you want to think, and it's a discipline. Nobody said it's completely easy. Thinking the thoughts that you want to think is probably one of the most important pieces of personal growth work you're ever going to do, so that you're not just reacting to life, but you are causing life. You're causing life because you're causing yourself to be in control of your thoughts. So if you have any questions about this at all, I'm more than happy to answer them. And you can reach me at my website, hiptalk.com, and I will see you there. Have a great day. Bye.